Welcome back to this tutorial. This is lesson 4 of Microsoft Word for beginners. We are going to learn inserting table in this MS Word 2021. My name is Pat from Primeverse Academy. Let's get started. So I am not going to use this particular document that we have been using. Let me change it for this lesson. Of course, you know what to do. You go to File and then click on New. From this New, you will see blank document. Immediately I click on blank document, it is going to open a fresh document for us. Okay, so with this fresh document, I can now type what I will use for this tutorial. We are going to learn everything about table, how to insert table, formatting table cells, or formatting table itself, including adding columns and rows and deleting them. So do not skip anything. Watch till the end as we go through this. Now we are going to start by entering our table. So for me to do this, I'll place the cursor where I want my table to appear, then go to the insert menu. From the insert menu, I'll click on table. Now when you click on table, you are going to decide the number of columns and the number of rows you would like to use. So for this, I am going to use 4 columns, and then I will scroll down and move down the button to choose the number of rows that I want. As you can see, we have 4 by 7 table. So it means it's going to insert for us 4 columns and 7 rows. Or I can even reduce it to 6 rows. Okay, now immediately I click on that, I will have my table. Very simple. Is that not so? So if you want to populate your table, example, I can write something here. Let's say number, items, quantity, then amount. So this is how to populate table. Let me also populate this side. 1, 2, 3. I am using the arrow keys to move around. I hope you understand. Then this is number 5. So this is basically how to insert table in MS Word documents. Then the next lesson we need to learn is formatting table. If you want to format table, you can format the entire table at once, or you format per cell. Let us format the entire table. If you watch, you will see there is a cross here at the top left. So once I click on it, it will automatically select the entire table. The next thing I will do is to click on table design. Once I click on table design, click here to drop more options. So we'll see different types of designs. Okay, so I may choose any design of my choice. For example, if I click here, my table will look like this. If you don't plan to print it in color, you can just choose the black color. So let me choose this or this, any one of your choice. So this is how to format table. And if you intend to format only one cell, all you will need to do is to highlight the cell. You can see immediately I position my mouse pointer, you click to highlight. After that, you then go to shading. Remember, I am still under table design menu. So from shading, you choose any color of your choice. You can see the colors changing. Once you select it, you have successfully colored a particular cell. Now, the next thing we need to know is about column width and row height. Remember, the vertical alignment is known as column, while the horizontal ones are called row. You can see that this column is supposed to be small, while this one should be bigger. So for us to change this, I'll just place my mouse pointer here and wait, or you'll be shifting the mouse until it turns to double-headed arrow. Once it is like that, you click and drag in order to make it smaller or bigger, depending on the type of contents you are creating. I hope you understand. The next thing we are going to learn is adding rows and columns. If you want to add row or column to an existing table, you can do that by just indicating where you want the column to appear. So assuming I want the column to appear here or here, I will have to place my cell pointer here in the quantity column. Once it is there, I will then go to layout. If you watch, you will notice that we also have another layout here, but this is not the one we are talking about. This second layout will come out immediately you have table in your document. So from this layout, I will click insert to the left or insert to the right, depending where you want the column to appear. So if I click insert to the right, I am going to have another column here at the right hand side. And if it is row that you want to insert, like I have number 5 here, if you want to have another row, just place your cell pointer anywhere in this row, and then still in layout menu, you then click insert below. Insert below, it will create another row for you. And if you want a faster option, you can just use your tab key. That is the tab key from the keyboard. Once it gets to the last one, if you press it again, it is going to create another row for you. There are a whole lot you can do with table. You can decide to split cell or split table, or you can convert text to table and a whole lot of things. Just subscribe to this channel because I will continue to teach you even after we have ended this series. I hope you get it. And finally, the last thing we are going to learn in this lesson is about deleting row and column, or even if you want to delete the entire table. All you will need to do is to indicate the table you would like to delete. Assuming this is the column that I want to delete, I will just place the cell pointer or the cursor there. Then from the layout, I will click on this delete option, then choose to delete just column. It will delete that column. If it is row that you want to delete, you do the same thing. You say delete rows to delete that one. If you want to delete more rows at the same time, you highlight them. You can see that I have selected 2, or let me select 3. After selecting them, we now say delete rows. You delete all of them. And just in case you want to delete the entire table, you can just click on this to activate this table, then come to the delete and press delete table. You can as well use the keyboard by pressing delete. That is the end for this particular lesson. You will find the continuation of this video series in the description box below. Of course, with other related videos. Do not forget to subscribe. Until next time, keep learning.